Welcome student. Today we are going to learn a lesson of 9th standard of English Kumar Bharti. The name of lesson is The Necklace Part 1. Let's see the information about author. Henri Rene Albergue de Maupassant was a French writer, remembered as a master of the short stories. He was born on 5th August 1850. His pen name was Guy de Valmont Joseph Trinier. Occupation as novelist, short story writer, poet. He wrote 300 short stories, 6 novels, and 3 travel books and 1 volume of verse. Let's see which are the main characters of the story. Madame Loisel, selfish, beautiful, charming, middle class, spoiled, daydream, age quickly, heavy, rough, harsh, shrill voice, poor. Monsieur Loisel, kind, generous, loyal, hardworking, clerk for Ministry of Education, wants to please wife, middle class. Madame Forestier, kind, generous, wealthy, snobby. Let's start with the story. Mathilde was a pretty and charming girl, born as a by an error of fate into a family of clerks, and so she let herself be married to a minor official at the Ministry of Education. She suffered endlessly, feeling she was entitled to all the luxuries of life. She suffered because of her shabby, poorly furnished house. All these things tormented her and made her resentful. She dreamed of a grand palatial mansion with vast rooms and inviting smaller rooms, perfume for afternoon chats with close friends. That means there was a Mathilde who was beautiful girl, but she was dreamed for luxuries of life. So, if you are going to see that error of fate married to minor official, but she married with a minor official at the Ministry of Education. So she suffered endlessly, but she was dreamed for the luxuries of life as a grand palatial mansion with vast rooms and inviting small rooms, perfume for afternoon chats with close friends. Yet she had no rich dresses, no jewels, nothing. And these were the only things she loved. She wanted so much to charm, to be envied, to be sought after. She had a rich friend, a former schoolmate at the convent, whom she avoided visiting because afterward she would weep with regret, despair, and misery. That means Mathilde was dreamed for the luxuries of life, but she was married with clerk, that minor official clerk. So she was suffering. So she didn't have rich dresses, no jewel, nothing. But she wanted so much to charm, to be envied, to be sought after. And she had a rich friend, a former schoolmate, but she was avoiding them to visit because afterward, afterwards she would weep with regret, despair, and misery. One evening, Mathilde's husband arrived home with what believed will be joyous news for his wife. The couple had been invited to a grand ball and celebration at the palace of the ministry, and the invitation had been difficult for Monsieur Loisel to procure. Yet, instead of the delight he expected the invitation to elicit, his wife responded with scorn, telling him that she could not possibly attend without a proper dress. That means one evening that Mathilde's husband arrived at home with a joyous news for his wife. The couple had been invited to a grand ball and celebration at the palace of the ministry. The invitation had been difficult for Monsieur Loisel to procure. Instead, instead of delight, he expected the invitation to elicit, but his wife didn't responded for it, and she scorned and telling him that she could not attend without a proper dress. So she was not ready to go for the party, and she was not delighted with that invitation for party. Trying to comfort her, Monsieur Loisel asked how much a dress might cost, and Mathilde estimated that such a dress would cost around 400 francs. Monsieur Loisel had saved just that amount of money to treat himself to a gun and get away with get away with friends the next summer. But he gave his wife his saving so that she could buy the dress she desires. Now that Monsieur Loisel he had he had saved the money to buy a gun himself for to get away with his friend for the next summer. But that Mathilde, she was unhappy. She was not ready to go for the party. So that Monsieur Loisel trying to comfort her. So he was asked, what is the cost of that dress? It would cost around 400 francs. And to buy, he was ready to give his wife his savings so that she could buy a dress she desires. That way he gave his savings to his wife for his desire fulfilled. As the date of the ball approaches, Monsieur Loisel noticed his wife in anxieties growing. He asked why she is behaving so oddly, and she told him that she could not go to the ball without having a single jewel to wear with the dress. He tried to convince her that natural flowers are very stylish at this time of the year, but Mathilde could not be convinced. Now, the date of the ball approaches. That Monsieur Loisel noticed his wife in anxieties growing. That means she was worried, and he had asked. Then she told that she could not go to the ball without having a single jewel to wear with the dress. Then, then her husband, that Monsieur Loisel, tried to convince her that natural flowers are very stylish at this time of the year, but Mathilde, she was not convinced for it. The next day, Mathilde went to her friend's house and told her of her distress. Madame Forestier showed Mathilde many pieces in her collection, from a pearl necklace to pieces with precious stones, but nothing seemed stunning enough to capture Mathilde's interest. Madame Forestier proceeds a superb necklace of diamonds. Mathilde fastened it around her neck with trembling hands, lost in exca- ecstasy at the sight of herself, and she flew with her treasure. That means, for the next day, Mathilde went to her friend, whose name was Madame Forestier. So, Madame Forestier had shown various pieces in her collection, like a pearl necklace, two pieces with precious stones, but she didn't like anything. Then, to capture Mathilde's interest, so Madame Forestier she had shown another necklace which was the superb necklace of diamond. Then Mathilde liked this. She fastened it around her neck and she looked herself lost in ecstasy at the sight of herself, and she flew with her treasure. So she had taken that necklace which was a superb necklace of diamond and she went back to home. So Mathilde borrowed necklace from Madame Forestier. The day of the party arrived. Madame Loisel was prettier than all other women. That elegant, gracious, smiling, and full of joy. She was the center of attraction. She was the center of attention at the party. Everyone noticed her. All the ladies praised her. Madame Loisel felt truly happy and thankful for the first time in her life. She danced wildly with passion, forgetting everything in the triumph of her beauty and success, floating in cloud of happiness. Mathilde and her husband left the party at about 4 o'clock in the morning. When they reached home, she discovered that the borrowed diamond necklace was missing. That means when party was over, then Mathilde and her husband left the party around the 4 o'clock in the morning. Then they came to the home. They reached to the home, and when she stood in front of the mirror, she noticed that necklace was missing, which was borrowed from Madame Forestier. So finally, at last, when she came to the home and she noticed that her necklace was lost, which was borrowed by her friend, that Madame Forestier. I hope all you like this video. Thank you.